Hi guys, my name is Wabomba 2.0. Please like and subscribe. So welcome to my channel. Here we are all about growth. We are all about becoming better versions of ourselves. We are all about pushing ourselves beyond our limits, our boundaries. I don't know where you found me, whether it's Instagram or TikTok. I still don't yet have a very big brand per se. I'm still building. And I'm so glad you found me at this time of my journey. I believe that if you've clicked on this video, we have one or two things in common. And number one, the most important thing I like about myself is the fact that I'm always working to push myself beyond the limits, beyond stretching myself beyond the normal. And I'd like to just share briefly why that is. So pain is a very abstract concept, and a lot of people who go through pain don't really understand that the major purpose of pain is to push you to your next level. The major reason you go through pain, my friend, it's not because God is punishing you, and it is not because you've been bewitched. And I'm sorry if you believe that. And of course, witchcraft is true and it exists. But let me tell you one thing, at the end of the day, it all depends on how you interpret that pain. It all depends with how I, Barbara, interpret the pain that I go through. So, story time, right? It was 2022. I just lost my very first job, the first job that gave me a paycheck. You know, that job that you've just finished campus and you get good money. And I'd actually managed to build a life for myself, or a semblance of some life for myself back in Eldoret. And in a snap, I lost all that in like less than a month's time. I lost all that. All my plans changed immediately, and everything I'd been dreaming of doing, you know, while you're at a job, you're always dreaming of doing something else. Its life was just cut short immediately, and I realized I was naked. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have anything, and my plans all depended on money. And now that I didn't have money, it was not there. There was no money to fund my dreams. I was done for. I was lost. And I don't know if you have been through this, or you've been at a stage whereby you feel like you don't have a cushion anymore. You don't have support anymore. You're naked and you're facing life alone. Hold on to that thought. So the reason I'm recording here today, as you can see, here's my son's bike. I'm home, and right now it's August. I just did my vision board in July, and I still feel like I haven't quite gotten a stride of things. So if you're a vision board girl, we are going to connect, baby girl. You're going to connect. We are creating vision boards right here. And part of my vision board was to become a full-time content creator, and that was also on my last year's vision board. And now that this year has come, I've only done 2 YouTube videos on my page. I feel like I need to do more so that I can get myself into the consciousness of a content creator, and bookmark that because I'm going to refer to it a little while later. So it's 2022. I've lost my job. I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know what to do. I have rent, I have bills, I have debts. I'd even actually made an investment that, the reason for me losing my job was because of this investment. It took so much out of my pocket and out of my life, and it drained me. I was on the brink of sinking into depression. And then when the new year began, the next year, I told God that I don't want to start the new season without him. No, that was in 2024. 2023 was just a wild year for me, but yeah, we'll get into that later. But like when I started this new year, I wanted God to guide me. Yeah, we are also Jesus girls right here. We don't just manifest, we also align with our Creator. So I told Christ, I don't want to start this journey alone. I've been alone for the longest time possible, and it really isn't comforting to know that nothing is going my way, and I refuse to believe that this is the point where I'm at, and I refuse to believe that this is the point where I will stay at. I refuse to believe that hapa ndio mwisho yangu. Like, no, there's no way. Sina job, I have bills, I have debts. Even the little jobs I'd gotten in the next year, they've not been paying me. That was how I started the journey to becoming a better version of myself. And I realized it was all inside me. It was all inside me. Everything I believed about myself was what was being portrayed in the outside world. It was scary. It was scary as heck. But I thank God I took that step to just creating a life of myself. That was how Wavomba 2.0 was born. I realized I just wanted to become a better version of myself. And this August 2025, I'm starting a new journey. I would like to invite you on this new journey, guys. Come on. We'll be talking a lot more, but I like just to introduce various aspects of me becoming a better version of myself to you. I tried vlogging. I don't know if I will be able to. Let me not start doubting right now, but I do want to vlog, but I also want to do this face to camera talks. I like talking, I like encouraging, I like inspiring, and I hope we find what works with us, right? Okay, so the reason why I wanted to do this was to tell you about my limiting beliefs. During this season of scarcity, a lot of things happened. I lost jobs, I lost money, I lost investments, I lost friends, I lost relationships, I lost everything. And these just instilled the belief inside me that I was unlucky. It instilled the belief inside me that it was hard to make it. It was hard to do stuff. It was hard. And I want you to realize that the things that are happening in your life right now are because of the beliefs that you have within your consciousness. Unless you change those beliefs, unless you elevate your consciousness to a different level, you're going to have the same battles over and over again. You're going to be talking about money year in, year out. So unless you elevate your consciousness to a place where you're above those limiting beliefs, a place where you're above jealousy, you're above fear, you're above shame, all those feelings that reduce your vibrations, you're going to talk about the same story over and over again. And the only reason that God takes you through pain, the only reason why you're going through this is so that you can come to a place where you realize that I don't need this. I don't need all this. I'm whole, I'm complete, and I deserve to have everything that I want. I deserve to get to a point in my life where I can manifest miracles, where I can pray and get everything that I want. And let me tell you, guess what? You will not even believe this. It was a realization that blew my mind off. Like, bro, imagine God wants you to have everything you desire. God wants you to have every prayer of yours answered, and even more and more. The only reason he created you is so that you can also create. And when you're not creating, when I'm not creating, when I'm not multiplying, it is not okay. It is a sin. When you're not asking God for what you truly need, what you truly desire, it's not okay. Honey, let me tell you, it's not okay. So open yourself up to the world. There's this TikToker, she's called is it a Tieno or a Diambo? She's international. I believe you've seen her somewhere. She's bald, she's Luo in from Kenya. She talks a lot about courage, the courage of going for what you believe you need or you want. You deserve, baby girl, you deserve a life where everything of yours comes true. I do too. I do too, and that's why we are here. That's why we are creating this beautiful YouTube channel. That's why you're going to follow me and to subscribe so that I can get the courage to keep creating. And I just want to let you know that the minute you elevate your consciousness into the thing that you know you need, okay, you're only going to get your prayers answered in 3 ways. You elevate your consciousness by reading books, by listening to podcasts, and by interacting with people who have already been to where you want to go. And consciousness comes through this knowledge. The more you know stuff, the more you work on the physical. That's not enough. You also need to work on the spiritual parts of yourself, the limiting beliefs, the scarcity mindsets. Do those 2 things and combine them, and then focus on them for a specific period of time. David Guillaume says that when you're getting started on something, you need 40 days to do it consistently until you know that this is a part of me. Sometimes you need 60, sometimes you need 90, but do it consistently before sharing with people. The spirituality aspect of it is that people's energies have the ability to interfere with what you're doing. So go ahead, dream, and put it into practice. For 40 days, 60 days, 90 days, we'll be on this journey together. And I'm also getting started on a lot. I'll be sharing with you as we go. Yay! But the point of this video is just to open you out to the world and to the knowledge that you can have anything that you want. Pain is just made to direct you back to God. So go back. He's inside you. He's here. He's here. Breathe in and feel that life within you. Sometimes my mom is coming. Hold that thought.
A few moments later.
I'm back. And I was talking about pain. The only reason we go through pain is so that we can go back to God and pray. Sometimes when I'm confused about something, or when I need clarity about something, like when I'm going to take my morning vehicle to work, and I use Super Metro obviously, and I get there and I found them, they're not there. Sometimes we have scarcity, and there are other options, yes, but they're not better than Super Metro. So I use this trick I learned from David Guillaume, who's a spiritual teacher, by the way. I advise that if you're getting started on your spiritual journey, please listen to his podcast. It's called the David Guillaume podcast. I'm going to link the podcast in the show notes. And he says you just need to quiet your mind down. Like, count from 20 to 1. If it's 101, if your mind is full of noise, full of doubt, full of fear, in that moment when I'm waiting for the matatu and I'm scared of getting to work late, do you know what I do? I sit down and I count downwards from 20 to 1. And by the time I'm done, I say my prayer and I ask God, direct me to the right vehicle that's going to take me to work, and I will arrive on time. It doesn't matter if I'm 30 minutes late. I always get to work on time. That prayer works like magic. So it's all about the consciousness, and I'm looking forward to exploring this journey with you. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Far from it, far from it. The reason why I'm starting this podcast is because I want a bunch of imperfect people who are really trying to just do life, to just like to create a community and let us grow together. Bro, it's not easy. It's not easy. And the challenges that come with just getting unstuck. And let me tell you, if you're at that point where you have 1 foot forward and 1 foot behind and you don't know where to go, you're in the right place. We are all stuck. Like, I don't know how long I can tell you I've been stuck, but I always having that consciousness of I'm going to become a 2.0 in this thing. It has taken me places. It has given me a new job. It's given me a new phone, the one I'm recording my content with. It's given me content creation tools. It's given me a new community at work in something I really enjoy doing. It's taken me places. I'm not yet far. I'm not a celebrity influencer or anything, but I have a dream of transforming this channel into a community of purpose. So if you feel like this is something that can help someone, a friend, let's create a ripple of positivity. Let us share, let us encourage one another. Please share with someone who needs this, and don't forget to like and subscribe. That's it for today. As you can see, it's dark outside. I just wanted to complete this podcast. Until next time, see you.